Chason, how would you assess your play today?
I think it was good on our end, but I mean I can't take all the credit. It was definitely easier. You know, the O-line did a great job. We ran the ball really well, and that set up a lot of our passes. And you know, our receivers did a great job making a lot of plays. And so, I mean, it was a good day, but they definitely made it easier for me.
How comfortable are you getting with the offense?
Getting real comfortable with it. You know, just keep repping it, and you know, the more that we install, the more we just keep working on our things and what we're good at. So I think that's how it was today in the scrimmage. You know, we just ran the things that we were good at, and it helped us. We were very successful.
When spring ball started, or even before spring ball started, and the change in coaching staff, did you envision yourself, at this point, being the starter out there and throwing a bunch of touchdown passes around today, on a day like today?
I mean, I envision myself doing it, but it just had to come down to working. I had to come out here, I had to work every day, and I had to learn the playbook and just rebuild that connection with the guys again. And just show them, I'm trying to work every day, and we're all just working. Like I said, I can't take the credit for my strides through spring, because they've definitely made it a lot easier for me.
You've been through a few spring balls under DeRuyter. Now it's Tedford's first year. What's the biggest difference between the two practices?
Practices, I think, our practices now, they're a little bit longer, but they're a little bit more intense as well. We hone in on details a lot. It's not like we're just going through periods and just trying to move on to the next period. It's like, no, we're really out here trying to perfect our craft, and it's just a lot more attention to detail, a lot more guys moving around, hustling, and we're practicing a lot harder. We're more competitive. So I think that's the biggest difference, but, we're all older a little bit too, so, we've been through it, 1 year now, so it just makes it a lot easier for us a little bit.
You and Hardaway were connecting a few times. How nice is it to have him?
It's real nice, just trying to give Delvon a lot of confidence, just trying to rebuild his confidence from the season a little bit, especially when we have Keyshawn on the other side that already has that confidence and that's making plays, and we have Damari that's making a lot of plays as well, just to add Hardaway and get him going. It just makes us a lot harder to cover, out there, and so that's all we're trying to do, and I'm happy for him. I want Hardaway to come along for us and still help our offense big time.
I know it's still early, but do you think this receiving core could be one of the best in the Mountain West?
Oh, I believe they're the best in the Mountain West already. Yeah. Before we even get to the season. We still have a lot of guys to add, still guys coming in from the recruiting class, and, Jameer's still injured as well. And, besides the three with the ones, I think Damani's doing really well, Justin Allen's doing really well. So this is probably the most deep we've been since I've been here. And, that's going to be good for us moving into the season to have that depth.
The offense has been titled to us as a pro-style offense. You're in the shotgun a lot. How would you describe just this overall scheme?
It's a lot of pro-style stuff, but I just look at it as multiple. We're in a shotgun a lot just because, I guess that's a little bit what we're comfortable with. But we get under center and we still have that smash mouth football, and that's what we're trying to get back to. Even in the shotgun, just because you're in shotgun doesn't mean it's not really post-style. We still have a lot of post-style schemes and concepts in it. So. But I just look at it as being multiple.
Do you feel like the grizzled veteran in that, Chason? I mean, what are you, 20 years old?
Yeah, I'm 20.
20?
No, yeah, I'm 20.
20? Would you feel like grizzled veteran out here? Like you feel like you've been through a lot already, even though you're only technically a sophomore?
I mean, it feels like I have. I sometimes have to remind myself, man, I'm not that old. I still have 3 more years left. So, but with this being my third spring, I've definitely been through 2 of them. Been through a season where I was injured, and, been through the season last year where it was a rough one for us. So I definitely feel like a little bit of a veteran. And, like I said, every day I just try to come out here and work to get better, and that's really what we're all doing. I think this year's team is one of the teams where we really can't, rely on and keep saying that we're young. I think all of us have playing experience down both sides of the ball, so we can't keep using that excuse that we're young, because we're not really. So.
The last 2 years toughened you up, made you a little harder. I mean, you've had to go through a lot. I mean, injury-wise and some of the losing.
But that's why you play the game. You're gonna go through things. And you just have to overcome them. It's just adversity. I don't really look at it as anything else. Injuries happen. Seasons like that happen, it's just all part of the game. But how you bounce back from it is what matters. And I think, for this team and what we're doing this spring, we could have easily came into it with a new coaching staff and, still been down and still been thinking about last year. But we have a new energy, and the coaches brought that energy. So I think it's definitely better for us.
feel like you have to prove yourself all over again since these coaches didn't recruit you? They don't know you hardly.
I mean, you always got to prove yourself. You know, even if it was a group of coaches that we've had, you know, you always just have to be ready to prove yourself and, you know, show people, you know, why we're on the field, why that 11 is on the field. And so I don't really look at it as like I had to prove myself because the new coaches came in, but, you know, I just always have to prove myself, you know, just try to go out there and get better.
You hate having that extra yellow jersey on over that one. It means like extra sensitive, keep hands off, don't touch me.
Oh man, it's terrible. It's terrible. But you know, I understand the reason behind it. But sometimes I just want to rip it off. I think Brad asked me today, like, well, how long do you have to keep wearing that thing? And I was like, man, I don't know. But you know, I understand the reason behind it. And, I'm okay with it.
Cool.
Everybody good?
Thanks, Chason.
Thank you.